Howdy ho! Welcome to Aging and Awesome, a show designed to tackle the challenges seniors and their families face while giving a positive look at being older. I'm Kai Sisson. Today, we find comfort for the caregiver. Caring for a loved one strains even the most resilient of people. We'll show you how one woman's journey of caring for and eventually losing her husband has brought on the effects of caregiver stress syndrome, what that means, and how she is overcoming. Plus, how to FaceTime a doctor. We explain new innovations for seeing a physician. And George is living life in the fast lane.
Keeping our driving skills sharp, Aging and Awesome begins right now. Uh-oh.
You got me running wild, you make me feel alive. Oh, maybe wanna believe. Oh, I feel your heart and soul, perfectly in control. Put up and count in your spell now. So lay it on me, child. You know you drive me wild. You got me feeling like, oh, she make me feel alive, make me feel alive. She make me feel alive, make me feel alive. She make me feel alright.
Caregiving can be one of the most rewarding jobs a person can have. Being there when a loved one needs you most is meaningful and something many want to provide. But a shift in roles and emotions is almost certain. It is natural to feel angry, frustrated, exhausted, alone, or sad. It's a taxing emotional and physical endeavor, and caregivers feel the effects of what's called caregiver stress syndrome, both during the person's life and after. Have a look. Life is a little slower now for Danny and Carol Kenichi.
We had a lot of fun.
We did. We had good times.
Yeah.
Carol is Danny's stepmom and the primary caregiver for her father, Jerry, who recently passed away with MS.
My dad was an awesome guy. He was always there for us kids.
Oh, all the dune buggies. Boy, we did a lot of stuff.
It's heart-wrenching to lose a parent. It's hard to come over here and he's not here.
Jerry lived with MS for many years, the last year of his life being the most challenging.
Feeding him and, and waiting for him kind of whenever he needed anything.
Caring for Jerry 24/7 became confining.
He couldn't go anywhere, so I was in the house all the time, and that was hard.
It seems like Carol kind of forgot to take care of herself because she was caring for my dad.
The pressures of being a caregiver turned into what Carol now realizes was caregiver stress syndrome.
I didn't even realize that I was just cleaning and keeping care of him and everything. It was like it was a blur.
The Mayo Clinic says signs of caregiver stress syndrome are feeling overwhelmed or constantly worried, feeling tired often, getting too much sleep or not enough sleep, gaining or losing weight, becoming easily irritated or angry, losing interest in activities you used to enjoy, and several others. When Jerry started to quickly decline, Danny and Carol called Infinity Hospice Care, not knowing how much hospice can help families in tragedy.
At the worst time of our lives, I couldn't be more happy with Infinity Hospice.
Accepting help from hospice or other care providers is one of the strategies the Mayo Clinic says helps reduce caregiver stress, including joining support groups and setting personal health goals such as establishing a good sleep routine.
And that's got to be Danny, I think.
The life-changing experience of being a caregiver doesn't go away when the person passes away. Carol says feeling guilty for feeling relieved flooded her mind.
I did feel like it was my fault. But it's not.
She is learning you can't feel bad for feeling better.
Yeah, I still feel like he's here. And I love all the stuff that I even think about, but it's hard. I've never been by myself, except now. So I'm working on it. It's okay. It gets better every day.
The Kenichis are such special people. Joining us now here at Lakeside Manor is Christy Denny. She is with Infinity Hospice Care, Director of Patient Services, and Teresa Bloom. She's a nurse with Infinity. Ladies, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you.
What an amazing service you offered the Kenichis there. And I want to ask you, Christy, you guys have core values that were really embodied and followed through with that family. Tell us about those.
Oh, thank you. A lot of companies have a mission statement, and we've moved one step further. We really feel that core values will bring us to provide better care to our patients and the community. And so our first core value is dependability. We find that if our employees are dependable to us as well as to the patients that they serve, that we provide better quality care. Being a member of a team and being willing to trust in your team, it really brings the whole group together, and we'll be able to provide that quality care to our patients. We also involve ourselves with the members of the families team, and coming together to provide them with the information that they need to make the best choices throughout this process.
Right.
And then our third core value is a genuine desire to make a difference in the lives of others. And we find that just by encompassing these three core values together, that we're able to better serve our community.
I love that. And hospice, people don't understand or know maybe that it has such an overarching care, what's the word? Follow through, that there's a lot of different dynamics to it, whether it's nurses, CNAs. Teresa, how do you guys work together, both medically, non-medically, to help families and patients?
Well, the best part of my job is the team aspect of it. I can depend on my team members, which include a CNA, a social worker, a spiritual care. Christy, she's a great resource, and I know that if I'm at a patient's house and I see a need that needs to be met, all I have to do is pick the phone up and I'm in touch with my team member, and I get incredible support for the family.
Yeah, from social workers, chaplains.
Right, the whole picture. I think that's it is the best part, because the family has resources that they would get individually if they knew where to look, but we bring them to the table when we bring a patient on.
It is a hard call to make for families. Do we call hospice? Is it time to call hospice?
Yes.
But I think once you guys are called in, they're relieved in a lot of ways.
A lot of times we have family members who tell us, if we only would have known sooner, all the services that you could provide, we could have had care earlier during the process.
Absolutely. Christy, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming on the show. Teresa,
Thank you, Kai.
thanks for your service to our community.
Thank you.
Thank
Still
you.
to come on Aging and Awesome. We meet up with our pain practitioner, Dr. Patterson, for a novel idea on solving the nemesis of back and joint pain.
As we get older, we start worrying about losing the keys to our car. That's our sense of independence. But today, we're going to show you how to drive longer into your life.
Plus, virtual visits with the doc are becoming more and more the talk, how you can take advantage. But first, Thanksgiving is coming up. George and Joe are here. What are you guys thankful for this year? Joe, you first.
I would say that I'm most thankful for my health, my energy, and my friends and my family, and my lovely times on Aging and Awesome. It's been a great time, great fun. Right, George?
Oh, absolutely. And thank you so much for having me on and being part of this family. Very thankful for that.
And so what do you guys got planned?
Well, I know I am going to Kai's family's house. I've been invited there before, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, you are. Joe's coming over to my mom's. Yep.
Oh, good for you. And of course, being all my family lives in the neighborhood, we'll all get together for Thanksgiving with the kids and the dogs and all that good stuff.
Ryder, your grandson,
And Griffin.
Griffin, yeah.
And then Kate and Ben and Trevor and all the grandkids. So
Whole
yeah.
bunch of them.
Yep.
Good. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We appreciate you.
This senior savings tip is brought to you by Donald Bernard Investment Fiduciary and Senior Vice President of Investments. For over 30 years, native Nevadan Donald Bernard has built an outstanding local and national reputation specializing in retirement. For income ideas, give Don a call at 775-786-8500. No client is too big or too small.
Are you looking for an encore career? At Lend a Hand, we are looking for compassionate and reliable people who can care for and relate to our seniors. We offer part-time and full-time schedules with benefits. Call Lend a Hand to get your encore career started today.
At Senior Care Plus, we're more than just a Medicare plan, a family, a community. Most importantly, we're proud to be a part of your hometown, providing access to Renown and money-saving $0 plans available. We're bringing more value to local seniors and bringing heart to healthcare. Senior Care Plus. Learn more at a Medicare informational meeting. Visit seniorcareplus.com or call 775-982-3158.
Todd's Body Shop is a physical therapy facility. We are very strongly family-oriented. We have a lot of families that come here. We treat everyone from babies, 6 weeks old, up to 100-year-old people. The techniques we use are very gentle. We don't snap, crack, pop like some people think of when they're getting adjustments or whatever. It's a very gentle technique that there's no pain involved, and it's very safe.
At Caring Transitions, we often hear people say they wish they had heard of us years earlier. Relocating and downsizing can be stressful and overwhelming. As the nation's largest professional resource for household liquidation, we offer a total solution to handle every aspect of your move. Maybe you're looking to have an estate sale, downsize to a smaller home, or simply reduce years of clutter. Our experts can help. Contact Caring Transitions. We can help make life easier for your family.
Life is story. Pages of amazing adventure and narrow escapes. Bold steps taken, races run, chapters on love and hard lessons and new beginnings. Your life, your legacy, our privilege to serve. Morningstar Senior Living.
Aging and Awesome is brought to you by Infinity Hospice Care, family owned and operated, serving Nevada for over 10 years. They provide dedicated, compassionate, expert care for your loved ones. Visit infinityhospicecare.com today.
Aging and Awesome is now on the go. Our all-new podcast will take you on a journey, exploring topics such as happiness, overcoming challenges, relationships, and love. Head to Spotify or the podcast app and search Aging and Awesome.
The Aging and Awesome podcast is presented by Marcia Rambeau with Transaction Realty 500. Bringing over 30 years experience and countless transactions, Marcia Rambeau is an advocate of seniors. Looking to downsize and make a new home fit your lifestyle? Call Marcia Rambeau to buy or sell your home. Hi everybody, welcome back to Aging and Awesome. We're here at Nevada Advanced Pain Specialists with Dr. Dennis Patterson. He's one of the wonderful doctors here. When people come into Nevada Advanced Pain, they're in pain. And one of those big painful things is arthritis. So we're talking about radio frequency ablations. Dr. Patterson, what are those and how do they treat different arthritis?
Oh, God. So Kai, arthritis is a huge problem in the United States. As we get older, our joints start to wear out and they can cause severe pain. Typically what we see is a lot of patients with spinal pain. So the joints in your spine, which are called facet joints, can get arthritic from just natural wear and tear over the years of using them, and they can cause pain. So number one, we probably see a lot of lower back pain. Number two, we see a lot of neck pain. And then the third most common would be thoracic pain. So spinal pain is the number one thing that we see and treat with radiofrequency ablations. But then again, we also have patients who get arthritis in their shoulders, their hips.
Hands?
Yeah.
That doesn't really treat, doesn't treat the hands.
It doesn't treat the hands, but we can treat the shoulders, the hips, and the knees. There's certain sensory nerves that go to those joints that we can actually block and then do an ablation to help the patient's pain.
What does that procedure look like, an ablation?
Oh, God. So an ablation is a simple procedure. The nice part about it is that we can actually block these nerves, kind of like a dentist does when you go in to see them. We block the nerve to see if the pain goes away. So say you came into me and you said, hey, Dr. Patterson, I've got lower back pain, and I thought it was these joints causing your pain. I would actually use my C-arm and put you on this table, and I would block those specific nerves that go to those joints.
Very non-invasive.
Oh yeah,
right? So
it takes like
good.
2 minutes to do,
Wow.
Simple and easy. Only thing that's being used is local anesthetic. And then I want you to go out and be active and see if your pain went away while that local anesthetic was there. If it helps, then you're a candidate for an ablation.
Oh, okay. So you have a little trial before.
Correct. And that's the nice part about everything I do. It's not me trying to talk you into procedure and then doing it and crossing my fingers and hoping it works. I actually already know it's going to work because you've already had a trial of the procedure done with just local anesthetic.
And does that ablation last forever, or do you have to come back and get it?
It can for some patients. Other patients, it may wear off at 9 to 12 months. So an ablation, technically what I'm doing is I'm taking a machine that uses electricity turns it into heat at a tip of a needle. So instead of numbing you up like I did for the test block, I actually put a needle down. I actually put a probe down through it, and I use electricity or heat at the needle tip to destroy that nerve. Those nerves are about a centimeter long. They grow back over time, so about 1 millimeter a month. So some patients, like I said, they may have to repeat the procedure about once a year to continue to get sustained pain relief.
And you mentioned how, when people aren't able to enjoy their lives, if they like to walk or swim or play with their grandkids, this is such a simple, procedure in a way to allow you to keep doing that.
Oh, yeah.
When would be a good time for someone to come in and ask about it? Obviously when they're in pain, or?
I think anybody who has pain that's limiting them from doing things that they love and enjoy in life, they should come see us. It's if you wake up, your back is sore, it hurts, you're having a hard time moving around or getting going for the day, that would be a perfect time to come and see us.
Good. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Patterson.
Yeah,
Appreciate your time.
Appreciate it.
For more on Nevada Advanced Pain Specialists, you know where to go. Our website, agingandawesome.com.
Closed captioning for Aging and Awesome is brought to you by
Nevada Advanced Pain Specialists are the region's leaders in treating chronic pain. We take a comprehensive, multidisciplinary approach that treats every person's pain individually. Our unique treatments and minimally invasive procedures are implemented into our physical therapy, massage therapy, and cognitive behavioral therapy. And we want to help our patients return to a maximum level of functioning and independence without covering it up with medications. Visit our website to find out more about the Region's Center for Injury Rehabilitation, Nevada Advanced Pain Specialists.
Welcome back to Aging and Awesome. Whether you're a busy person, homebound, or traveling, getting an appointment with a doctor can be tough.
There's a new solution called Teledoc, where you meet with a doctor over your smartphone's video capabilities. Now, not your primary care physician you're meeting with. It's a convenient and affordable option that allows people to talk to a doctor who can diagnose, recommend treatment, and even prescribe medication when they can.
I got the scoop. Have a look. Today we're at Senior Care Plus, and we're with Savannah Gonzalez, and we're going to talk about Teledoc.
Yeah, so Teledoc is this new virtual provider service that Senior Care Plus is offering to all of our Senior Care Plus members. It's kind of unique in that you can do it right from your phone, your tablet, your computer, or anywhere in the country. So if you are traveling, just aren't sure if you should go to your doctor's office or your PCP, you can just kind of log in and get an appointment, usually right away, and talk to a provider face-to-face via your electronic device and get the care that you need as soon as you need it.
You're saying with a smartphone, wherever I'm traveling, I have access almost immediately to some medical advice?
Correct. So I've actually used it twice. So I'll give you kind of two examples. We use it for dermatology and primary care. So I used it for my daughter who had this rash, and we went in, you take the camera, and it's kind of like, or your phone, and it's kind of like FaceTime. And so you kind of show them on your arm or wherever it is that you want to show them, and they were able to diagnose it, send us a prescription to the pharmacy, and we were able to treat it without even really leaving the house and going to urgent care or any place like that. Another example is she had a sore throat. Same child, my sickly child, had a sore throat, and so he had us turn the flashlight on the phone, and she literally opened her mouth, and he was able to kind of look and see.
Really?
And yes, and so in that situation, we weren't able to do a prescription because sometimes you need some lab testing to validate or verify what it is. But we got some kind of reassurance and peace of mind, okay, this is worth going to the provider or the office for, going to urgent care. And so as you're traveling, a lot of the time, I think people are just not sure. So should I go to the doctor? Is this really a big deal? So why not just use Teledoc and share whatever symptoms you're experiencing, and they can tell you, yes, you should go to urgent care, or, no, just watch for this, this, and this. If that happens, either come back on to Teledoc or go to see your primary care provider.
As seniors, do you find a lot of seniors just think that whatever is wrong with it is just going to go away tomorrow and they don't call a doctor at all? And this is going to give them a little bit more advantage to where their spouse can say, at least go on here so you can get some information?
I don't know that it's a senior thing. I think that's kind of some people just don't like providers or don't like doctors. You know, as soon as you walk into a doctor's office, you get white coat syndrome. So your blood pressure goes through the roof. They make you nervous. So if you're kind of one of those people, this might be a good service for you to give you a little bit of reassurance. What's kind of unique about this too is, you know, a lot of people, there's this misconception that seniors don't like technology. Well, we're not finding that that's true at all. I mean, we have Senior Care Plus Club events, we do all kinds of fun stuff here, and every time I see them walking in with their smartphones and they're texting and they're Googling, and so technology is not a barrier for our seniors, and so we just want to give them other avenues or routes to access providers when they're not able to. So if they don't like going to the doctors, this is a good service to kind of see if you should, maybe if you're not sure, but it definitely doesn't replace your PCP. So you still need to have that relationship with your primary care provider. There are some limitations with Teladoc, so you know they don't do imaging or lab work, and so if your symptoms require some of that, then you'd be better off going to an urgent care.
Sure. Well, thank you so much, Savannah.
Get the Medicare Advantage. Enroll in Senior Care Plus. $0 plans, Teladoc virtual visits, and gym memberships available. Senior Care Plus is the Medicare plan supported by and accepted by Renown Health. Head to seniorcareplus.com for more on open enrollment going on now.
I'm independent, and I want to stay that way.
You know, the truth is, sometimes I just need a little help doing the laundry, getting to the doctors.
Then I heard about seniors helping seniors in home services.
It's nice to have someone closer to my own age stop by to do a few things. We cook together, clean, shop, talk. We do enjoy our time together.
We feel a lot more secure knowing Mom gets the help she needs.
Seniors helping seniors in home services, like getting a little help from your friends.
NV Legal Docs LLC, they are the Trust Masters, is a proud sponsor of Aging and Awesome, providing affordable wills, trusts, and estate planning document services. They are much different than your typical expensive law firm, offering flat fee pricing customized for each family. Having a trust is so important, and the NV Legal Docs team will explain at their no-cost, no-pressure seminar. Book your spot today and give them a call at 775-683-3100. Living trusts. Don't leave Earth without one.
Northern Nevada home values are at an all-time high. Your home may never be worth this much again as new construction works to catch up with demand. Call Marcia Rambeau, Transaction Realty, for a free home evaluation. Find out how fast, simple, and easy it is to sell your home. The Northern Nevada home market is red hot, but it may not last long. Marcia Rambeau, Transaction Realty, is located in Reno and Carson City with a network of buyers ready to buy your home. Call Marcia Rambeau, Transaction Realty at 775-395-9133. Lakeside Manor is the official home of Aging and Awesome. Living at Lakeside Manor means pleasure for the residents and peace of mind for their families. Rooms are available now, starting at only $15.30 a month. Take a tour of Lakeside Manor today. Aging and Awesome is brought to you by Seniors Helping Seniors, providing in-home care services that brighten the lives of seniors by people who are seniors themselves, making your life easier in the comfort of your home. Seniors Helping Seniors. It feels less like a service and more like getting a little help from your friends. Call for more information on how they can help you stay independent.
Welcome back to Aging and Awesome. Today we're here at the Washoe County Sheriff's Department Training Facility, and with me today I have Deputy Fitzmeyer, and we're going to work on senior driving skills and how to keep your driving even longer than what you're already enjoying. So pay attention, you're going to learn a lot of good things, and we're going to keep on driving. Great meeting you, sir.
Nice to meet you, George.
Apparently we were discussing earlier about senior driving accidents, and it seems to be not really out of proportion to the rest of the driving community.
It's pretty much the same across the board.
Well, that's good. That's a good thing for the seniors that's really not putting much effect on the overall statistics of driving safety.
As long as you're a safe driver, you could have your driver's license. It's just whenever other signs that start coming up, dementia, not being able to see very well, it's kind of on the person or the person's family if they need to make the decision if they need to turn in the keys or not.
Sure. What are some of the more popular driving mistakes? The ones that seem to happen the most?
What happens the most is people don't give themselves enough lead time from the vehicle in front of them where they can't see if there's something in the road in front of that other vehicle, and they're surprised, so they either mash on the brakes or they mash on the gas and lose control of the vehicle and crash into another vehicle. You have to get the big picture. Keeping your eyes moving. A lot of people don't use their mirrors to drive. It's huge to watch your mirrors, watch what's behind you, not just what's in front of you.
So seniors driving should check with their doctor once in a while for health issues?
Absolutely. You know, you should have a yearly checkup. Once you start getting up in age, go and have that yearly checkup. And during that yearly checkup, just make sure that your ticker's going pretty good, your eyes are good, and even onset of dementia and everything. That stuff plays a part in your driving and your focus down the road and your reaction time. That's another huge factor. As you get older, you start losing that reaction time. You think you're still quick like you were when you were younger.
Yep.
But it doesn't happen like you used to.
Really? God, I thought I still had it. One last driver's tip I have. Use your seatbelt, people. Use your seatbelts. How about we go jump in one of these cars, Deputy?
Absolutely.
Let's go have some fun. Okay, so we're gonna go through a single lane and then we're gonna have a 3-lane division, and the lights are gonna dictate which lane I should take at the last second.
Yes.
Just like real world driving, isn't it?
Yes, sir. So the best way is you're predicting what's out in the road.
And by looking ahead, that gives you more time to make a decision what you need to do.
He gave you the all red.
Well, Deputy, thank you so much.
You're absolutely welcome.
It's been very enlightening.
So yeah, the important thing is enjoy driving, but let's do it safely. And it's great to see the seniors out there still driving, still enjoying the driving, but it also has to be done safely.
Aging and Awesome is brought to you by Lend a Hand in-home care and transportation, compassion-driven quality care in Northern Nevada for 26 years. Call Lend a Hand today for personal care, light housekeeping, meal preparation, and more. Lend a Hand, where our caregivers make the difference.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching Aging and Awesome. Our challenge for you this week, enjoy your friends and family. This Thanksgiving, each family has its quirks. But at the end of the day, let's cherish the relationships that we have. Life is too short not to.
And if you're a fan of podcasts, you can now take Aging and Awesome on the road. Just head to the podcast app and search Aging and Awesome. Joe and her friend Carrie talk topics such as happiness, overcoming challenges, relationships, and love. Take a listen today.
Remember to head to our website, agingandawesome.com, and nominate a senior for the Aging and Awesome Adventure Awards. There you can tell us about someone who wants to be active but can't be due to financial reasons. They could be selected for a grant and a feature on the show. Nominate someone today.
And as always, be sure to follow us on our social media and set those DVRs of yours to record Aging and Awesome each week. That way, you never miss an episode with us, right, guys?
Right.
Don't miss an episode.
Aging
That's right.
and Awesome.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week right here, now Joe, on Aging and
Awesome.
1, 2, 3, listen.
Jolly good show.